So here I am having a chat with you. And it's perfect timing as I went to grab this camera. The song that was playing was called In My Head. So divine timing. Let's do this then. So the idea is that we have conversations. Do we need to have conversations in our head? And we have these voices. And I found recently this great tool that I've been using, and I want to share how it's evolved over the last couple of weeks. But it's very simple. Like how do we quiet the conversation? Or another way to look at it is that we have this voice in our head that gives us bad advice. And we have to recognize that first. But here's a great way to recognize it. The first part is that, sorry, I started thinking about my sunglasses, and these is the first time that I'm wearing them. I bought them for you guys. Just thought it would be a fun little change to see yourselves through my eyes, or actually, you're seeing through the reflection. So here it is, and the tool. So that voice in your head, you give it a name. And the idea of this name is it's supposed to be neutral, and meaning that it has no emotional charge whatsoever. And the name that you give that voice in your head is everything works out for me. Everything works out for me. And so I started practicing this. When that voice would come up in my head, I would say, everything works out for me. Everything works out for me. And I'm simply just calling out its name. I'm not insisting. I'm not trying to have a conversation with it. I'm just simply saying, everything's, what is it again? Okay, so this is one of my good points. I have a hard time remembering it sometimes. And I like it because at first I'm like, why can't I remember my lines? I used to be an actor. And then I'm like, wait a minute. No. I like the latency in it. So everything's working out for me. It's very simple. And so I have this mantra, and I use it all the time to squash that voice in my head, or to just say it upon when it shows up and I recognize it's there. And it's just had these profound influences on my experience. I'm starting to connect much more deeply into my feeling body and my sensual body, and living life from that point of view. So, even just like relational stuff between Chelsea and I, where I used to think that I had to have this conversation in my head and then I needed to go chat with her about it. It was like, that's gone now. It's just always, when I notice that voice come up, it's everything's, see, now I have to think about it again. And I like this latency because at first I got upset with it, but it's the latency because it helps me to find the words again. And it's everything works out for me. And it's simply that. And this process has been amazing. I bring it into meditations with me. Everything works out for me. Everything works out for me. And I can't tell you just how, well, I'm trying to share with you how much I'm way enjoying the upscale, because what I feel is a sensual connection with the world, rather than trying to decide which conversation is the right one to move forward with. So anyway, I'm going to update you probably about this because, man, this is just an amazing tool.